What is up, my mates of YouTube? My name is Aussie Marcel, and in today's video we're going to be looking at this fragrance haul. I bought a couple of fragrances from Maxx in Melbourne whilst I was down there seeing some live music, and I'll just put some of that up right here. Don't worry, I'm not going to force you to endure 2 minutes of hardcore death metal, but you guys can sit through 10 seconds just fine. Anyways, here you go. Now that I've got that out of my system and I've tortured a couple of you, for those of you that don't know, Maxx is a massive discounter here in Australia, and it's the equivalent of TJ Maxx over in the States, and I was hoping there would be a huge selection of fragrances, but I got the only fragrances that were there. So if you want to explore these with me, let's have a look at what I purchased, how much I purchased them for, and I'll share my first impressions for you. So if that sounds good to you, let's get into the video. In my head, I envisioned there to be an entire wall of fragrances that I could just peruse and then select from, but the reality is that there was very few fragrances there, and I got the best ones that I could find. There's one really good one and two fragrances you probably haven't heard of, but I got them anyway for you, and I spent a total of $110 Australian for 3 fragrances. Here is the tax invoice right there. Boom. 110 bucks. We're going to look at the 2 cheaper fragrances that I purchased first, and each of these cost me $25, and they are Waterhouse Vetiver Eau de Cologne and Waterhouse Cedar Eau de Cologne. Now, I must admit, I did smell the Vetiver fragrance while I was inside Maxx. I was pretty impressed with the overall scent of it, but the performance is not great. You're looking at 2 hours tops. Okay, atomizer. Ultra masculine, fresh. It's on the fresher side of the Vetiver spectrum. It's not dry or smoky. It's aromatic, a touch spicy. And this is bolstered by a touch of clean musk and a very light woodiness as well. Honestly, if the performance were 3 times longer, this would be such an easy recommendation because it is an incredibly masculine and beautiful smelling scent. I love that it smells like, in many respects, a high quality shaving cream, and it just has this classic masculine quality to the scent that you don't get in a lot of modern or contemporary men's fragrances. So again, I've got to reiterate, the performance here is not great. It is 2 hours tops with 2 to 3 sprays. However, if you're willing to carry this around with you, I can see this definitely getting compliments. It is a beautiful fragrance for those fans that do not like overly sweet, saccharine men's fragrances. This is a return to that classical sort of wheelhouse when it comes to barbershop style colognes. 25 bucks is about the most I would pay for a fragrance like this. Kind of the ideal fragrance for after the shower, or after you shave, or after you work out in the gym. Pretty fresh, pretty masculine, smells fantastic. Performance is very underwhelming. Next up, Waterhouse Cedar. I didn't smell this one, so I can imagine this is going to smell quite nice as well, but it's going to have similar performance being an eau de cologne. Atomizer for this one was a little better. Aromatic, fresh, woody. It has some sharp citrus notes in the opening, but it's quite beautiful. It reminds me of something else that I own. Okay, I figured this one out. This reminds me of a much fresher Dossier Fougere Oud or Tom Ford's Oud Wood. It's a much fresher version of those, and the scent is already fading from the tester strip, Again, performance for this is, I mean, I can't even comment on the performance. It doesn't have any performance. The performance is insipid, weak, but the overall quality of the fragrance itself is quite nice. It's pleasant. It's going to get you compliments if somebody smells it on your skin in the first 20 minutes. But apart from that, you're going to be reapplying this every hour of the day. So you'll go through a bottle in about a week, I reckon. Don't get me wrong, for that $25 price point, it smells good, but it is incredibly weak. And now it is time for the main event, Wood by Dsquared. And this one cost me $60. Pretty solid for a gift set. And here is the inside. I've got much higher hopes for this one. I'm never going to use the bath and shower gel, so I'll probably give that to my brother or something. And the lanyard I probably won't use either, so if anybody wants the lanyard, just let me know in the comments below and you can have it. But as for the fragrance itself, 100 ml. It's got an interesting look. I believe this is my first Dsquared fragrance as well. It's got a solid look to it. I appreciate the aesthetics here. Let's have a smell. Magnetic cap. Now the smell. Well, the projection for this one's pretty strong. Green, a little soapy, woody, fresh, ozonic, aromatic, soapy. It is definitely woody, but it's soapier than I was expecting. That's a high quality fragrance.
It's clean. It's cold. And that's what I call high quality H2O.
Just gonna let the alcohol dry off a little bit. I mean, first impressions for this one are pretty solid. The projection is surprisingly powerful. And the fragrance itself has this crisp green quality. It's ozonic, it carries well. And there's this backbone of cedar and conifer that I really like. Wood by Dsquared is a surprisingly lovely smelling fragrance. For that $60 price point, if you can go to a TK Maxx and get your own gift set of this, it smells much more luxurious than the price tag would suggest. Clean, fresh, soapy, ozonic, aromatic, with a woody backbone here. It's not overly masculine though. It leans more unisex in how it portrays that woodiness and that greenness to it as well. It's quite fresh, quite lovely. I'm going to wear this as my fragrance of the day, and I will post some more updates. Maybe I'm getting some violet here as well. Some violet or some violet leaf. There's just a little more intrigue here. There's a little more depth, some complexity to it that's only now starting to make itself apparent as it's drying on the tester strip. So I will have to do a more full-fledged review of this one sometime in the future. But yeah, that is my $110 haul from TK Maxx. Skip the Waterhouse fragrances, but if you can get Wood by Dsquared at a solid price, and you're looking for something fresh, unisex, with great projection, definitely consider this. So if you've tried any of these, let me know in the comments below. And until the next video, my name is Aussie Marcel, and I'll catch you guys around.